Welcome back to this tutorial series. Today we are going to make this page, and this page has a little pocket on the bottom right here, which you can add anything you like. Then we have a closure, and this you can move to the left or the right. So it's the same technique as I did earlier in the Cosmos album. And then we have a nice photo mat on top, and you still can add your picture under. Then this flips up and down, and these are just photo mats. And then a nice pocket right here with a belly band, a booklet in here. You can put loads of things in here. And then on the back there is a big tag that you can pull out like this, and it's a little tuck spot right here and a little belly band. Perhaps that was not a very good decision of mine, but yeah, I love activity. But you also can add this without any activity, then it will be easier to pull out. Alright, so let's put this back in here, and then this closure right here, and that's the closure. Alright, so let's make it. Hey everybody, let's continuing with the next page, and I already cut out my base brown. Yeah, let's get started. What I like, well, first of all, I like to make a big pocket again. I know I like pockets. Let me move away my little mortar stubble. Alright, so I'm gonna we're gonna make a side pocket, and this is going to be on the right side. Yeah, we're going to make on the right side again a pocket. Okay, so that means that we are going to make a fold line to make a flippity flop on each side. So first make one flippity flop, then place this with a nice brown edge and make a mark. Now I like to use a white pencil because yeah, I think my eyes are going to be a little worse lately, but yeah, I thought why not use a white pencil, then you see it's way better. Alright, okay, here we go. So that is for the pocket. Now let's see, how large do we want this? Well, we don't have to make it too short, but also not too wide. So let's say we keep away and half, no, let's say 1 inch. I think 1 inch is good. So if I'm gonna cut this, when this is 1 inch shorter, than it is, if you want to know, exactly. 6.5, 6, 5, 8, something like that. 16.5 centimeter. But you're gonna measure that. So keep away just a little 1 inch away from that edge. Okay, cut it down, and then we have our big pocket, which we can glue down right away. Yep. Okay, come on. Yep, here we go. So glue it down and see what else. What else can we do on top? Don't forget the bottom. Leave that brown edge. We want to see that brown edge all the way around, which I love. Okay, that's that. Oh, and by the way, at this point I am doing the best I can to find for you also the brown back pages. So I do the best I can and to put these in the kit too. So at least you have that brown base back, that brown base page. So, but I can't promise you anything on this stage. I do not know just yet, but I'm doing the best I can to find these for you too. Oh, ready? Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? Well, I want to make, well, this is a file folder still. It is a file folder, I think. I think we can still call it a file folder. And we did this once more on that page when we made another pocket, but then that triangle, that went wrong a little bit. Well, let's do it again. I like that, and I'm going to add that one more time. So let's see if this second try is better. So what we are going to do, I am gonna score the long side and the small side. Small side, long side. I'm gonna cut this corner away. Fold it over. And then we have done it the wrong way. You did not notice that. Yeah, we want our hinge on the left side. Alright, so that is cool. Now what I do like is I want to make another hinge on this side, so I line up on the end of the first pocket and I make a mark at the end of this pocket. This inside the opening of that pocket. Yeah, girl, you go it, you do it, you do it. Okay. Now I can cut this down at a 1/2 inch already. Alright. Cut the corner off, you don't need it. And fold it to the back. Ta-dum-bum-bum. Here we go. So now we have the long side hinge, the bottom side hinge, and on this side we have a hinge. But I want this to be that, yeah, file folder. I have no idea what word that is meaning. even not in my own language. I have no idea how you call that pocket. Absolutely no idea. But I'm just going to eyeball it, but I know you guys want to know where I am going to cut it. So I'm going to stay away 2 inches. That's about 5 centimeters for my Dutch people. And I'm going to make a mark. That is where I'm going to cut it. So this will be, let's check it out, 6.5 inch about. Okay, so let's cut it down. And if I had cut it in 6.5 inches, then I have about 2 inches left on top. That's cool. Now we can make that nice pocket with that diagonal shape. So what if we like to make this 2 inch away, 5 centimeters, and let's say we make this, shall we make it 4? Yeah, 4 is good. 4 inches, that's about 10 centimeters. Alright, so yeah, you can use right away your cutting machine, but I'm gonna draw it for you. So this is what we're going to cut off. Now I'm gonna use my cutting machine, so I cut off the white line. And there you have it. You still can use this. We did this on the other pocket, but I'm not going to do this again because that's boring. So you can use it if you like. You can store it somewhere because perhaps you want to use it, but for now I will keep it away. I don't know if I'm going to use it. But anyway, we made that pocket. A nice shape pocket. Okay. So yeah, let's glue it in. Put our base page back. And let's see, before I glue it in, what else? What else can we do? I want to add something more on here. Yeah, but first I'm going to add this. Put some glue on all the hinges. All the way down. In the corners. Bottom and this piece. Alright, just glue it on that big pocket nicely so it fits all the way around. Cool. Burnish it down so all your glue is attached perfectly to that other page. Here we go. So we have a pocket and we have another pocket. Now I like to add something more. So I'm going to grab another piece of paper and I'm going to cut this the same size as our first pocket. Then what I'm going to do is make 2 hinges. And we're just going to make 2 flippity flops so we can make 2 pages. 2 flippity flop. Now let's say, oh, this is actually almost the middle. So what if I this down in the middle? Now be careful that you do this correctly. Fold it good in half. And now I'm gonna cut a real small edge, and that's what I love my fish carves. This is awesome. Look how tiny little bit this cut off. Now let's see, what if I glue this down right here And what if I glue this down all at the bottom? Then I only have 1 millimeter open. That's perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the first one down. Nicely on that first big pocket. And now I am going to see how much I need to cut down, because this is almost the same size. It's almost scaring that it is not, but I'm just going to draw a line, and now I am going to cut that white line off, and then this should be perfectly fitting. Yay! That's how we do it. That's how we do it. So even if you're using a 12 by 12, you still can do exactly the same way as I did. You just line this up nice against that other page and push your bottom hinge down. And then you have an exact matted and not measured 2 pages. Yay! That's cool. So this flips up, this flips down, pocket, pocket. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I like. Now, for the next thing, my last project, the Cosmos, do you remember? That we had a closure made, that round shape. You also can do that with a card shape, and we are going to do that. So let's see which image. I think I'm going to use this image. This was right in front of me, so I'm going to use this image. So I am first cutting out one piece. Now I like to make a few layers so it's a nice sturdy one. So what I'm gonna do is, well, first of all, smooch the edges, of course. Let me put this away for just a second so it won't get apart or getting in the way. So what I'm gonna do is first make a nice brown edge. Just with my leftovers. Let's first use a brown one. Line this up. Nice little small brown edge. I'm gonna cut it with my course. How many times do I need to say that? Oh. Alright, so now I am gonna grab some black and I'm gonna line this up. I could done this already gluing down, but I'm not. I'm first going to cut it down. And now I need, let's say, yeah, we need 3 of these more. So let's measure this up. I'm gonna measure in centimeters, that's way better for me. So this is for me an 11 by 15.7. So I am gonna cut 11 and again 11, and yeah, I know my fiscus is not perfect when it comes to that 15 point something, so I need to measure that my own. That's the only thing what I hate, but okay. If that is the only thing, then I just deal with it. Alright, so just cut that piece off. There we go. Alright, so now I have 3 same sizes as the back as this one. Okay, so I lined up a black edge and then I cut 3 more of these same sizes. Now the first one, let's check it first. Check. Yep, perfect. So what we're gonna do is we fold the first one in half, and we are going to fold the next one in half. Now grab your piece, and I'm just going to glue this down, of course on one side. Keep your fold line in the middle, so I'm just going to line this up. And grabbing the other one, and if there is something over it, you always can cut it down afterwards. So don't worry if there is a little bit paper stuck over the edge, that is no problem. Now fold line against that other one. So this is what you have. You have that first photo mat, and then this flips, and on this side this flips. Alright, so you have this. Now we're going to take this piece on top. Okay, so good. There we go. Now if there is any place you don't like, then just cut off. But oh, I did a pretty good job. Ooh, that is nice. Nice and neat. Alright, so that is that. So now we have made that closure. You see? Now you can test it out, and I did not do anything on it just now, but you can test it out. So this goes over here, because if it's not working, you still can cut a piece of these if that's needed. If that is needed, I don't know, but you see. So this is the meaning, that this is going to be, but I now see that if I push this down, there is a little wonkle, a little wobbly. So that is because I made these pages exactly to each other. So that means that I'm just going to be needed to cut off just a slightly tiny little millimeter off. Then it will be better for those 2 pages to get in. I always get wrinkle. Ah, darn. Let me use just my fish cloth. That's way better. I hope. Okay, now I have to cut off a little bit more, so I don't think that I'm gonna cut the bottom piece because I already have a nice slice. So please take care that your ruler, why you don't use that bigger ruler? Yeah, oh, sorry, I know, I'm gonna punish you, I know, I'm sorry. But anyway, you get the picture. So you see, now this is nicely, so it's be needed that this is not perfectly against each other. And now we have a nice closure, so this goes really cute, nice hin and hair. Not hin and hair. Oh my gosh! What word is that? That's no word at all. That's not even Dutch. And that's not even English. Dus, yeah. I just made up my own language. Yay! The Scrap Queen language. Can we make a book out of that? Alright, so let's go do this. Yeah, that is how I like it. That is cool. So this is the closure. Yeah. So you can take this off and then this opens and then we have a big pocket and a big pocket, and yeah, that is cool. Oh, I was thinking perhaps we can do a little one on here too, but I think it's almost, yeah, I think it's enough. I don't know. Okay, that's a lot. But I like it, so what do you think? Is this enough? Yeah, this is enough. This is perfect. It's time to decorate. Guys, it's time to decorate. Yeah, now still I have this in my mind. I want to use it, but nope. Perhaps on the outside. That's cute too. That is cute. And if I'm gonna turn this away, I'm gonna use it on this side so I don't have that white edge. Why not? Why not? But is this then still movable? I don't know. What do you say? Well, let's try it out. I'm just going to glue this down only on that hinge. Hinge. Because you remember, that's easier for your design paper. I am just gluing this down on top this page. Let's do it. Let's go crazy. And perhaps, I have no clue, but perhaps, really perhaps, if you are putting this together like this is also a stopper. Oh, yeah. So we have a double stopper. We have a, no, we have a double stopper. So then this is the closure, plus this too. Go ahead, yeah, your imagination is going wild. Yes, I know. It's getting wild. Yeah, you can also put a nice white frame on the back. So that's a nice picture too. That is possible. Yeah, it is. Okay, I think it's time, not adding anything else. We have two large pockets, a big pocket, and two photo frame pages, and another pocket, all in one page. Cool. Like that. So now it's time to decorate. Yay! Oh. I know this tutorial is so odd, I know. But yeah, I am odd. I am odd and I'm just the way I am. Cool. Okay, it's time to do some decoration. Let me first cut out these images from this page. And one done, then I'll come back to you and do the rest. But I just want to show you how I cut out my nice images, so that leaves me with the possibility to save some scraps. So like this piece right here, I still can use it. And now I'm gonna cut the next one, and then I have here another piece. So that is how I save a few of my pages, and which I can use because there are a lot of things that I still can use. Alright, so that is what I'm gonna do first. Sometimes I totally forgot to film the matting process. So after I cut out all the images of that page, I started with the lila block, the lila design paper, for the back of this big pocket. And now I am continuing, I'm gonna make this pocket. I'm gonna use this piece, but it's not easy to see, so this is not fitting. Let's grab just a big white one so I can see, so I don't mess up. Ooh. At least I am trying not to mess up. Well, I think we will not have to speak for that piece. So I'm just making a full page of this one and just line it up right here, and then make a mark here. Now let's cut that down. It's hard to see, but I'm doing the best I can. Where is that mark? There is right there. And then this mark is check. Yep, right there. Alright, so let's cut it down. Always keep your pieces. And now we can cut correctly, nicely, that diagonal. I hate that word. I'm gonna use my pen so I see it better. So we are just making the line, and then we cut off that piece. Here we go. And perhaps, ta-da, we still can use this piece. Yay. We can. I can still use this. Okay, so I'm just going to line this up again. So that is actually why I like having this on the right side. So I can use it again. Yeah, don't throw everything away. Just use it. I'm gonna cut this down again. And then we have this front pocket. Cool. See, 2 in 1. Just glue this down. Yes, here we go. That's one. Oh, I still need this piece. Otherwise we don't see what we are doing, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do on the back of that pocket. Sometimes I will leave that till later, till I completely save using design paper. So yeah, the background of a pocket, yeah, you're still going to add something in there, so it's a great way to cover up a back piece with perhaps a clear, solid color cardstock or anything what you like to use if you have not enough design paper. And like I said in the beginning, I did not make a tryout for this one, so at this point I am totally in the blue that I do not know how this ends. Okay, so yeah, this I like. So when you open this up, you still see these two coming back, and that it, I like that. Okay, so this is the background of that pocket. So we'll leave this open. Perhaps, just perhaps, is this nice to make this? Well, why not? Let's keep that one piece together. It's the same size, so why not use it right away? Why not? Let's use this at the top to have that decoration spot on the top of that awkward pocket page. Yes, here we are. See? Yeah, now you only have to put something in here for the background of that. That looks cool. Alright, so let's go first here, and this I want to keep it plain. Shall I add some, well, perhaps I'm gonna use that brown. What do you think? Yes, I'm gonna do that. I am gonna use some brown if I do have any left. This is not completely enough. Oh, I can make a nice strip, why not? Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. This can go all the way with a nice black edge. Cut it down. Okay, now before I am going to glue that down, let's say, oh, I do still have a nice strip that's the same one as this one. Oh, that's convenient. Let's use it. Let's use it all. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Diane, do you not have to tell anything? Let's see what happened the last few days. Well, actually, I made an order this morning what was not planned, but it's awesome. And it's for, again, a kit. And I promised myself that I do not buy anything else for a new kit, because on this moment I still have, after this, I still have for 3 kits papers. So I don't need anything for this year, but I got an email from that company and they had so much nice collections that I thought, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. I showed my mom. My mom said, go for it, go for it. If you like it, then other people like it too, so go for it. But I don't need it, but go for it. Okay, I showed my friend and she said exactly the same thing. Go for it, but I said I don't need it. Why not? You need it next year. Okay. But then, yeah, at that point, those are old collections, but that's no no shame, they still are gorgeous. I can't say what, but they are gorgeous. Okay, alright, so this is done after my brabbling. And I will make a photo mat at the back, of course. Otherwise we are going to need... Sorry. I'm just going to use a piece of leftover because we still can add a nice decoration piece. Let me zip a little bit of water. What kind of a strip do I have? Well, I do have this one. I think I like this at the bottom. And if you don't have exactly the same strip, just use what you have. It's no particularly needed that you use exactly the same things, but if you like them, you can use the same things that I do. And some pieces are just leftover pieces for cutting out a sheet with images. And now this don't fit, but I do like to add something more because I still have a lot of ribbon. Oh, something's falling. But let's see which color. I think this color matches perfectly because it's in here too, so I'm gonna use this. Let's see, let's match this up. Let's seal edges a bit. Okay. Bring it on. Bring it on, bring it on. Now you can use only, if you like, glue, but you also can use some double-sided tape. But yeah, I can't expect for you all that you have exactly the same sizes double-sided tape, but that is just what I have in my stash, so I'm gonna need it. But you can use any glue or tape what you're having, of course. Now I can cut this down at the correct size with just a little black. Okay. Now I still can cut this in half if you like that more, but I think I will keep this intact. But you can cut this in two if you like, making two nice little photos. And what I do like about these little ones is when you put one photo on one side and you can write down on the other side. That is why I sometimes make smaller ones too, because you don't have to put a photo on any photo mat. You can also write something down. That's why I will not put anything on. Well, sometimes I draw a line, a stitch line or something, decoration, but I'm not putting anything on it. Alright, so that is what I like for this photo mat. So yeah, let's go to this page. That is cool. Yeah, I like this. I really like this color. That's awesome. Right, so I think I will do the same on this page, and then on top, perhaps, ooh, but we have that picture. Keep in mind that we have this picture, so don't do too much on here, because this is the eye catcher. Okay, so I definitely want some decoration on here. Perhaps a nice border and then make a nice white photo mat on the back. Or something like that. I think that's cute. Yeah. And then on the back I'm gonna make the same photo mat as this one. Searching for a nice leftover piece. Let's say this is not fitting, but I'm gonna make some. I do have some leftover pieces that will fit, and then I'll come back to you. Alright, cool. Okay, let's see what I have. So yeah, this is how it looks like when it's finished, and it's totally up to you if you do like this brown, but you can add any color cardstock that you like, a nice olive green or a nice lila color, any color that you want to use for covering up some pages, because I really think that these pages need some solid colors, and I just use white, black and brown. But if you want to use a color, please do, because make it your own project. Okay, so I added this. Well, let me first take out this closure. I added a frame with the same paper. Yeah, I just thought it would be nice to let it come back. Then I added a little tuck spot right here, so you still can add your photo on the back of this little image. Here below I glue on this nice little image with the two bunnies. Then we have the pocket where we still can add something in here. Then I used this cut out and just a few little strips that I saved from that cut out page to make that nice strip. Then I used that little ribbon photo mat, and then on the bottom, of course, almost the same thing. And then we have this nice pocket where I still need to add something on the back, but I told you I will do that on a later stage when I have enough papers. And then in here we have a big piece of paper that is going to be a big tag. I need also one for here, so let me just grab one so I can make a file folder. No, not a file folder, a booklet. So I'm just grabbing an A4 for it. So I remember that there is something that needs to be done that is in here. Alright, so that is that for this page, and that is the closure. Love the closure. Ta-da! Yeah, done. Alright, so let's see. I do say that word a lot. I keep noticing that, but I don't mind. Okay, let's see. The meaning was that we do this in here, and that this color matches perfectly, so it comes back in these two pages. Yeah, awesome. Like it. So we have this page and that page, and then this turns over like this, and then we have these two pages, and then we have these two pages, which we still need to decorate. So actually the only thing is left is on top here. Alright, so I definitely need one brown piece more, and then I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's definitely time that this is going to be the last page. So I have something in mind to do with that last page. So let's do that first, and then after that page is done, we go decorate what's not be decorated just yet. Okay, that's cool. And we still have place for in here, so that's totally up for the last part what we are going to do about that. So cool. Alright, so I'm just grabbing another piece and then let's go to the last page. Yay! So I'm cutting this down on the black edge, making a mark here and making a mark there, and that's that. So join me for the next page.